Okay, so first we're going to start off in a seated position. So you can either sit in Dandasana with legs straight out in front of you, feet flexed. You can also come to a cross-legged position. Whatever is more comfortable for you is fine. And so first we're just going to do some simple stretches, interlacing the fingers behind the back, straightening the arms out behind you. Just a shoulder stretch. Try to relax the shoulders down so they're not up by the ears. And release. We'll also do some wrist stretches. So first bring the backs of the palms, backs of the hands together. Elbows come down. Switch, bring the palms together, bring the elbows up. Do some wrist curls in one direction, hold them in the other direction. Do a neck stretch. So first you bring the right hand down to the mat and gently bring the head over to the left shoulder, toward the left shoulder, but you relax the shoulder down. You can also bring the left hand onto the head and kind of like give it just like a little bit of weight. You should feel a gentle stretch along the whole right side of the neck. You can also get a little bit different stretch by looking down to the floor. Come back to center, switch sides. Down to the floor. Come back to center and just do a head roll. Direction and the other direction. And if your legs were not straight from the start, straighten out the legs now. Bring them about hips distance apart, actually a little bit wider than hips distance apart. And we'll just do some ankle rolls. So first the feet roll in towards each other and around and out. Not only is this a good warm up for the ankles, but it also is warming up the hips. And then switch direction, bring the feet in and towards you and then out. Then we're going to do Janu Shirshasana. So you're going to bring the left leg out, bring the sole of the right foot into the upper left thigh. Then you're going to bow forward over the left leg. So you might not have this level of flexibility if you haven't been doing these kind of stretches. You can use like a strap to reach around the foot. And bow forward using the strap. You don't need this special yoga equipment. You can just use a shirt or a hand towel or something like that. And if it hurts to apply pressure to the foot, you can just reach for the ankle and just bow forward like this. And then of course we'll switch sides. Bring the right leg out, bring the sole of the left foot into the upper right thigh. And bow forward over the right leg. Then both legs come straight out. You kind of work your assets out from underneath you, so you're sitting right up on your sit bones. You should feel like you're sitting up really tall to start with. You can bring the ankles together in this pose, or you can keep them hips distance apart. Hips distance is a little bit easier for beginners. And then you're just gonna bow forward, first with a neutral spine, and then you can work to bend the spine forward for a forward fold. Relax the shoulders down, so don't let them come up to the ears, don't scrunch them up. And also in this pose, you just want to relax your head down. You just want to let all the tension come out of the neck. It's really beneficial to hold these poses a little bit longer than I'm holding them, maybe for like 10 breaths, working up to 12 breaths or 15 breaths. The next thing we're going to do is Navasana. You're going to come up onto your sits bones, and I like to grab for opposite elbows underneath my thighs, and then just bring the shins to parallel with the floor. This is boat pose. It's really good for the core. You're balancing here on your sits bones, and it's something also that you can progress with. So you start here, and then maybe you just hold like lightly onto the back of the thighs. Then as you get more core strength and your balance is improving, you can work on bringing the arms out, and then work on straightening the legs. Then you can also do a core exercise where you're here in Navasana, and you slowly lower down. Ardha Navasana. So here you're really pulling your navel in toward the spine. Your low back is pressed down onto the floor to protect the low back. And then you can slowly come up, slowly lower, slowly come up, and lower. Then just come down to resting on the floor. Take a few deep breaths. Then another core exercise that we can do while we're here is bring the legs straight up toward the ceiling. And flex the toes toward the face. So the toes are coming so that they're like parallel to the floor. Interlace the hands behind the head. And from here, you just like pull the navel in toward the spine and do crunches, bringing both shoulder blades up off of the mat or up off of the floor if you're just doing this on the floor. And come down. And so this you can just do at any tempo that's right for you. Maybe in the beginning you're just going slowly and you just do a few. Maybe as you progress, you come up on every exhale and lower down on the inhale. And then when you're finished, just bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. Lengthen the legs out. Then you flip over onto your belly. So from here we're going to come into all fours. We're here in all fours. Your wrists are right underneath the shoulders. Knees are directly underneath the hips. On an inhale, you're going to bring the back of the head back and let the belly come down toward the floor. Tailbones coming up toward the sky. On exhale, the head drops down slowly. You suck the belly in toward the spine and tuck the tailbone under. This is called cat-cow. So on the inhale, up. On the exhale, you arch your spine up toward the ceiling. This is just another good spinal warm up. then come back to a neutral spine.